You guys doing? You know, in reference to the history of Hollywood and the History Museum and Historic Society of Hollywood, you know, there's no way for these people to get away with stealing my mother and father's identity, or these people trying to steal my identity without somebody taking notice to the activities of these people, you know. Like somebody'd have to be like, wait a minute, you're trying to dress up like this or that, or you're trying to do this. And it's not like fans or people that like me or anything. I'm talking about people, they just clamped on the mouth. See, that's another multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit. Anything you do into my mouth or teeth, man. And I'm a singer and performer and artist, and anything you're doing, plus I'm a bodybuilder and a supermodel. So any damage, you're violating historic documents of my identity that are in all 50 states in America and in other countries. What are you doing that for? The embassies need to ask these people, what are they doing that for? Because these people trying to steal my identity means they're trying to fool the Europeans and the Asians and the Mexicans and the Irish, or these people are trying to fool all the countries. You guys know that, right? These people are trying to fool all the races and ethnicities of people. These people that are trying to steal my identity. These people that are trying to steal my mother and father's estates. That's why the Royal Protocol is in the media. It's a documentation of my mother and father's estates and my grandfather's estates. The government can't get away with stealing it. It's a documentation of my identity. There's no way they could ever get away with stealing it. Every time one of these people try to steal property or they try to steal my identity, you know, big sirens should go off, or, you know, red flag. Yeah, con artists trying to steal everything. Con artists, trespassers. You know what I mean? Like, you know, something. But see, what some of these people tried to do at the companies, they tried to steal the security divisions of the companies of my mother and father's companies. And then they always tried to detour people from knowing the information. Like, oh no, we don't know what to say. You're probably just a crazy man, crazy weirdo. No, these people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. They have the time and the dates when they kidnapped me. Don't they? The Beverly Hills police department said they have some records. And there was a guy in the LAPD that somebody had tried to say he was one of the people trying to steal my identity. Does anybody know who that person is? This made me burp. Does anybody know who that man is? But I guess he was trying to get plastic surgery or something, and he was trying to steal my identity. It was a guy in the LAPD or something. And when Chief Bratton got into office, that's when a lot of people started trying to murder me too. They tried to terrorize my life, which was like towards the end. And they even had records of stalkers that had been dirty cops or dirty FBI or dirty CIA. And some of them was possibly in that FBI building in Westwood. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. I'm the owner of all the land, all the companies. And my parents and grandparents have been the largest landowners in America for hundreds of years. And don't play stupid. There's other people in other countries that are big landowners in other countries. So in reference to people disrespecting my rights in America, when there's other people in other countries that own land, people don't have a right violating American law or European history or American history with their activities of trying to invade America. No, they don't. And these people don't have a right murdering off Americans trying to steal property. These people trying to steal companies. And I haven't received anything from anybody, and from anybody that's tried to send anything at all. You know, I'm I'm over here at the little house. And I'll probably see about things on the internet in reference to the situation. But my GoFundMe, I don't know, it's at $264. And it hasn't moved for a couple days or something, or whenever. So if anybody's sent anything to the GoFundMe page, people need to find out which people are rerouting the monies, because my mother and father knew a lot of people, and my mother and father's companies and the employees at some of my mother and father's companies probably put money on there. And there's hundreds and hundreds of people that work at my mother and father's companies, and they know what this situation is. They know I'm being held hostage, and they probably know some of the government people that are doing it. And don't forget, in reference to political parties that campaigned for their election, they just hit me in the teeth. Some of them campaigned on my mother and father's business properties, didn't they? And on my mother or father's TV networks. So in reference to them trying to steal the companies, their false pretenses or their activities of conspiring against my identity and my parents, and then they were using media companies to do these things, or they were on TV networks, or they're advertising of themselves in the media. No, that's criminal. They don't have a right. In reference to the Deeds Department, I don't know, did they put any money on my GoFundMe page? Or did the White House, or did Queen Elizabeth, or Parliament, or Gordon said hello, I guess. Gordon from, he used to be a Prime Minister of England or something. He had a TV show in America too, a talk show. And hello Jenny Jones Show, and hello Sally Jesse Raphael, and hello Gerardo or Geraldo, just being a joke, Geraldo, Geraldo, and hello Wendy Williams and other, and hello Oprah and Phil Donahue and Maury Povich. How y'all doing? And hello in reference to music industries. If anybody's put something on my GoFundMe page, make a little video saying, on YouTube too or something. That way you can keep track of what's going on, what people are doing. But, in reference to the history of music, I have a lot of musical duets to do with people that want to sing songs with me. Maybe it's love songs or romantic songs or little country music or rock and roll songs, or, there's a lot of things of the future. That's a way for my teeth to heal too, because things don't sound right. And in reference to these satellite men damaging my teeth and face, and these people trying to steal my penis, what are you doing that for? Trying to dominate somebody? You're violating my dentist. My dentist has been in the dentist industry for over 90 years or something. Or, he's been my dentist for over 45 plus years. He was even my dentist when I was in a coma when I was a little boy. And this satellite man's trying to make up shit to damage teeth. What are those markings for? What is your racism and hateful, are those criminal markings that you're doing when you've damaged and tried to put gaps in the teeth, man? What is that for? That Royal Protocol says don't ever mark on my anatomy. One of the reasons is because I'm a historic document of my mother and father's estates. And hello Europe, and hello friendly countries. Hello Mexico and Canada and other countries, and hello Alaska. The Chicago governor just said hello. Haven't received anything in the postal mail from anywhere. And if anybody pays on the taxes, get it on video. If somebody goes into the IRS office in Indianapolis, the auditor's office, videotape yourself. saying we're just showing we want if somebody pays on it, you know. I don't know if anybody's paid on it before. I don't know if anybody's flown over here from another city and state and went to the Indianapolis Police Department auditor's office and paid on it or not. I don't know. But somebody had tried to say, you know, this is something that somebody tried to do when they tried to murder me before. Somebody tried to stick me with a needle before. Does anybody have that information on what locations? Like there was a dirty cop that tried to stick me with a needle. Like they were trying to give me AIDS or they were trying to give me a disease. Does anybody know anything about that? Or those dirty cops that was in LA when Chief Bratton was the police chief. Somebody tried to stick me with a lethal injection or something. They were trying to steal my mother and father's mansions, or they were holding on to $1 billion from Duke Farms, or somebody was holding on to millions of dollars from my mother. Because my mother pre-arranged things when I had been held hostage. Because my mother, you know, she was going to be possibly in another city and state one of the times where they were holding me hostage. Because they tried to rescue me one of the times, and they were still holding me hostage. So my mother had pre-planned asking other celebrities to hold on to monies and